Okay guys, what we're going to do today is change the headlight assembly out on a 2000 Ford F-150. As you can see, I've already completed that job, but I have to take the headlight assemblies back out because I want to change the grill, this part right here. So if you look at the headlight again, you can see the difference between the old and the new. Pretty big difference, but in all fairness, this is the original headlight. As I said, it's a 2000 model, so it's held up well, but obviously the difference between the two is tremendous. So that's the old unit. So what I'm going to do is show you how to take it out, and then you'll simply reverse the process to put it back in. But as I said, what I'm going to do is take both headlights out in order to take this grill assembly out. It's faded. I purchased a new one, chrome, so I'm going to put that in. But first order of business is to take the headlights out. The first step in doing that is actually to remove this cover, the radiator, shroud, I guess you would call it. So it's been removed, cleaned up, and shined up, as you can see. It's just a matter of actually removing the screw from each of several locations on the shroud itself. Several of them. It sounds like an easy task, and I guess for most people or most situations it could be, but the problem I ran into was that the screws here are plastic, and trying to back them out was a chore. In fact, I got all of them out but one, and I actually had to pry it out with a couple of plastic tools that I use. These things are invaluable in a lot of applications, so I've got any number of them here. The only tools you need for this is a T20 Torx bit. You need something to sort of pry, and as I said, I have these little plastic tools for that. I use this little flathead screwdriver to pry the ears, or what I call ears, off of the light assembly, and I'll show you that in a second when we get to it. So after you remove the plastic radiator shroud, this is what you have. Dirty nastiness, but I'll clean that up later. Then the next step to getting the headlight assembly out, pretty simple. You see these two, you have to pull them all the way up, and that releases the headlight itself. And so it's a matter then of pushing and pulling until you can get it out. And so there you have the new unit. The attachment is right here. As you can see, there's a little, what I call a little ear right there that you've got to pry up. And there's actually supposed to be two of them, but it was so old and brittle I broke one off. But no problem. When I finally get this to the point where I put it back, I'm going to put some black electrical tape around it just to secure it and make sure it's watertight. But that's all that's necessary right there. So there's 3 anchor points, and that's what these slide into, these points right here. And they have to be adjusted. This one could go out just a little bit more, so let me do that while I'm thinking about it. Okay, the headlight itself right here, you simply unscrew it, take that off, and this is this unit came with new bulbs, so right there it is. Just put it back in, put the ring back on, screw it down, and we're good to go. Okay, so that's the main headlight assembly. Here's the parking light, and I'll show you how easy that is to get out in a second. So here there is one torque screw right here. As I said, it takes a T20, and so I'm going to loosen that, take that out, and put that in my pocket. And then you can pull it out very easily. See how it's secured. This little fin right here goes into this track, this pushes into here, and this point pushes in right there. So again, all you have to do is to pull those ears back, push the connection back, and that unhooks it. So now you have the entire unit out. This unit did not come with a bulb, so I used my old one. So again, all you have to do is to twist it and pull it out. Take notice of the angle that the bulb harness is going to be in. So that's it. I mean, it's pretty simple to replace the assemblies. I realize that there are a lot of aftermarket polishes. There's a whole system to get those old headlights looking new again. I tried it one time a few years ago. It didn't work too well. So for the price that I bought this headlight assembly, no comparison. I was going to change it out. So I think I got the entire headlight assembly for like $65, free shipping. You cannot beat that. I wouldn't go to the effort to try to polish them, buff them, do all that you do to try to get them clean and transparent again. But that's just me. You certainly can do what you feel comfortable with, but that's how to take them out. And as I said, putting them back in is the reverse process. So my next project is to take the grill actually off. So let me get busy with that, and when I get it done, I'll show you how I put the new one on. I'll talk to you later.